Hello students, welcome to S2S classes. Today हम जो बना रहे हैं वो 10th क्लास का चैप्टर 3 शुरू कर रहे हैं वीडियो में, और चैप्टर 2 तक हमने जो वीडियो 7 तक अपलोड हुई है उनमें आपका वो कंप्लीट हो गया है. ओके, नाउ टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द चैप्टर 3, pair of linear equations in two variable. You know very well variables. Two types are variables in one statement. One is the independent, other is dependent. So which quantity is independent according to our situation, that let x independent quantity, and which quantity is dependent, let y. Okay, so like this in two variables any situation we can represent, and in any one situation, in any one problem, like that statements will be there in two variable. Okay, you will make the two relations different in the both variable x and y. Let us suppose I am giving one example to you to understand this linear equation in two variable. Linear you know very well, in 9th class also you have read. Linear means that power 1 of the variable, linear. Okay, and linear polynomial also you have done. Okay, now one statement, one situation I am telling. For example, that situation is in a rectangle park, in a rectangular park. Okay, the length is 1 meter more than the twice of its breadth, and the perimeter of that park is rectangular park is 36 meter. Then this situation is saying to us that two quantities are here, one is breadth, other is length, and length is dependent on its breadth. So means breadth is independent quantity. So let breadth, for this example, let breadth is x. Let breadth is x. Let breadth be x meter. According to our situation, length, so length be y. Let according to these independent and dependent quantity length, we have to make relation between both. So what is relation? According to statement, length is equal, length is y, so length is equal 1 meter more than the twice of its breadth. So twice of breadth 2x and 1 meter more than plus 1. This is according to our situation statement. It is first relation, so we can say this कि 2x माइनस वाई प्लस 1 is equal to 0. This is equation 1. Okay, now after that one more relationship condition in the question, in the problem, in the situation. What is that? Perimeter. I spoken. Okay, then perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter of the triangle phi now twice into length plus breadth. Then according to this formula, what is relationship? Perimeter given 36 meter in my situation which I spoken. Okay, so perimeter is 36 is equal to twice into length. Length is y. Length is y plus breadth plus x. This, to simplify this, 2 in multiply that side whole, then divide, then 18, then x plus y is equal to 18. Okay, this x plus y is equal to 18. Equation number 2. Okay, now these two equation, linear equation, we have shown algebraically. This situation algebraically up to here. Now we have to show graphically representation of this situation. Now graphically representation. Graphically representation. Graphically representation means we have to draw the graph of the both equations on same graph, because we have to find the solution of this one situation, and this one situation has two conditions in independent, dependent variable. One is that, other condition second in perimeter, that it means both must be on the same graph, on same page. So we are drawing the graph. X-axis, Y-axis, Y negative. Okay, you know, you have done in 9th class also graph, plot the point. So we have to take the equation 1. So for equation 1, make the table of the values of x and y. X is the independent quantity. So take from your side value of x such that value y must be integer. Why? Because if you will take x value integer, the y must be integer, because it is easy to plot on the number line, because आसानी से हम इनको प्लॉट कर सकते हैं किसी नंबर लाइन पर, और बिटवीन टू इंटीजर मैनी रियल नंबर्स आर देयर. तो इफ वी आर टेकिंग पॉइंट इन द इंटीजर फॉर्म x and y, then in between many real numbers are there, maybe in the fraction form. Okay, always graph of the linear situation straight line. So on the straight line we are taking the 2 points. अपनी सुविधा के अनुसार हम ऐसी वैल्यू x की लेते हैं जो इंटीजर हो और y की वैल्यू भी इंटीजर ही आए, ऐसी वैल्यू x की पुट करते हैं तो कन्वीनियंट, हमारी कन्वीनियंट मीन्स सुविधाजनक। तो x की वैल्यू यहाँ क्या लें जिससे कि y हमारा इजी हो जाए। तो ये इक्वेशन बन गई 2x माइनस वाई प्लस 1 इक्वल 0। ओके, इक्वेशन नंबर 1। Now put here value of x is 2. If x is 2, 2 to the 4 minus 2, if we are taking, yeah, x is equal to 1 first. Take x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1, then 2 1 ja 2, 2 plus 1 3, तो minus y plus 3 equal to 0, minus y equal to minus 3, then y equal to 3. After that, second point, x value. Let us suppose x value now we are taking minus 2. X is minus 2, minus 2 to the 4, minus 4, minus 4 plus 1, minus 3, minus 3 will go plus 3 that side, then minus y is equal to plus 3, then y is equal to minus 3. So y is equal to minus 3 if x is equal to 2. Then these 2 points we have taken, minimum 2 points we should take and plot on the graph. So if first point we want to plot, first point is here 1 comma 3. So make here point 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and forward 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and forward. Mark here point, and these point must be taken at equidistant. Each part must be at equidistant, each mark, with the help of the scale and graph. Always line with the help of scale and the pencil you have to draw. This is the actual situation, actual measurement must be there. Equal distance is each part. 1 2 3 and so on. 1 2 3 and so on. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and so on. We should write. Okay. These here minus 1, minus 2 we can write and so on. So these point mark, and after that you should plot. Then 1 comma 3, first point we can write first point A 1 comma 3 and B second point, that B minus 2 comma minus 3. Plot these points. Now first point is 1 comma 3. Now 1 comma 3 we are plotting on the graph. Okay, so taken 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 1 on x-axis and 3 on y-axis. Okay, 1 comma 3 we may plot. 1 x-axis per 1 and y is 3. So from 1 upward 3. This. So this point here 1 comma 3. 1 and upward 3. 1 comma 3. This is point A. A 1 comma 3. After that second point B minus 2 comma minus 3. Minus 2, minus 1, minus 2. X minus 2 on the number line, X line minus 2. And then from here minus 3. Minus 2 से minus 3 यानी downward. From here downward up to minus 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So up to here minus 3. So this is the point B. Coordinate of this minus 2 comma minus 3. We should write here and join the both point. Okay, join the both point and you will see if x0 y0, x0 y0, then it is not, तो 0 से नहीं जाएगा. It means थोड़ा सा हटके. It is roughly, you may see, join with the help of scale and produce join with the help of scale both point and produce both sides and put the arrow. This is the line and this is the graph of the 2x minus y plus 1. So we can write 2x minus y on this, produce this forward and write here 2x minus y plus 1. Along this line you should write the equation which graph is this straight line. Okay, now second, similarly we can take the second equation and take 2 points on that similarly. So for equation 2, take 2 point equation 2, x plus y is 18. So take x is equal to, if x is equal to 6 or 8, x is equal to 8, then y is equal to 18 minus 8, 10. Okay, if you are taking here x 12, then y is equal to 18 minus 12, 6, and so on we can do. So 8 comma 10, first point 8 comma 10, you draw 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 comma 12, 10 sorry, 8 comma 10, x comma y, 10, y 10, from here y 10, 1 2 3 4 5, this situation will go up. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So x, y is 10. So y 10 and this perpendicular upward. So this point will come, let it is point A, it is point let C, or this is 8 comma 10. Okay, now other point, second point for the second equation 12 comma 6. So 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 will come here and 12 comma 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 comma 6. Okay, like this. So equation will come here and this we have to produce, and this also equation we have to produce this. Then these will intersect. Then intersecting point will be the solution of this, and this graph is the representation graphically of the situation. Representation graphically of the situation. Draw the graph on the graph page or on notebook by taking x-axis, y-axis rectangular system and taking the value of x for the first equation and find the y. 2 points take and draw both point, and for the second also similarly 2 point take and draw. Okay, this situation is called the graphically representation, and then solution will be intersecting point. Okay, that you can read from the graph what will come, this point, x this and y this. Okay, x this we can read and y here we can read. Okay, this is x and here perpendicular, this is y. So x comma y, answer will be there. Okay, now I want to use graphical representation only this graph. In this example I told, now I want to discuss the how many situations, how many types of graph of the two linear equation, of a pair of linear equation, how many situations of the graph may occur? Three types. First types, we can say one table we can make a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal 0. First equation. Second, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Okay, these are two equations. तो यहाँ हम कह सकते हैं क्या, pair of lines, pair of lines, pair of lines. After that, here we can take what, इनमें एक रिलेशन, कोफिशिएंट्स में रिलेशंस. ओके, कोफिशिएंट्स में रिलेशन, व्हाट इज कंडीशन कह सकते हैं, रिलेशन इन कोफिशिएंट, कोफिशिएंट, कोफिशिएंट रिलेशन, कोफिशिएंट रिलेशन, कोफिशिएंट रिलेशन if a1 upon a2 value ratio of the a1 upon a2 is not equal b1 upon b2. If these are not equal, then we have to say graph representation. कैसा होगा, graph representation. Graph representation, which type graph will be there, and after that first graph you will write. So how much that if these are not equal, then intersecting line graph will be intersecting line. Okay, if condition is this, intersecting line, then what will be the solution? Solution or values of x and y or situation position, what will come, what is the values. So now solution, unique solution. Unique solution, and which was, I told you, intersecting point coordinate, which will be answer, intersecting point coordinate, intersecting point coordinate, intersecting point coordinates is the solution. X value, x coordinate of this point, and y value, y coordinate of this point, then it will be the solution value of x and y by the graph. After that, nature of the system, nature of system, सिस्टम कैसा होगा जब सॉल्यूशन है तो कंसिस्टेंट, कंसिस्टेंट, ये 1 2 3 4 पॉइंट्स आर देयर इन ईच वन. तो दिस इज द फर्स्ट. सेकेंड, इफ दिस इक्वेशन, देन if this a1 upon A2 is equal B1 upon B2. If these equal and third not equal, C1 upon C2. C1 upon C2 not equal these. First two ratios equal A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2, C1 upon C2 not equal, then in parallel lines, graph parallel lines. Solution, no solution. No solution. Name, inconsistent. 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 सॉल्यूशन नहीं होगा, कोई सॉल्यूशन नहीं है उस सिचुएशन का जब पैरेलल लाइन आ गया. थर्ड पॉइंट फॉर लाइक दिस, if all three are equal, A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 equal C1 upon C2. If all three ratios are equal in their respective coefficients of x, y and constant ratio in that, then here graph will be coincident line, overlapping line. C-O-I-N-C-I. Coincident यानी overlapping. Coincident means overlapping line. Then infinite many solution. Infinite many solution. Infinite many solution. And बहुत सारी values of x and y will be there. Infinite values. Okay, in this third case. So unique solution only in first case, exact one value of x and one value of y. Okay, here inconsistent in this, again consistent. System name consistent. Okay, so this table is important to remember to give the answer without drawing the graph. Take the coefficients A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2 and take the ratio of the variable x in the both and ratio of the constant of the variable y and the constant term. Means A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2 and C1 upon C2. This ratio we have to take, and according to these three conditions you can observe that graph will be intersecting line or parallel line or coincident line, and then solution what will come and the name of the system what will be there. So these points are important to remember. Okay, you will be continue forward in the next video. Okay, now like, share and subscribe the channel for getting the forward notification which I will upload in the future. Thank you.